All right, guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today, I am going to be working on brake calipers, new pads, possibly doing brake lines to the booster. I'm not sure yet because I might have to get a brake proportioning valve. Let me rant real quick. This is insane. This right here is a caliper. This is probably the cheapest caliper from O'Reilly's. You know, a couple years ago, I used to pay maybe $20 for these things. It was probably like $15 and a core charge. These are $50 a piece. And these are just the regular ones. These are like $70 a piece. This is absolutely insane. Mind you, I used to pay maybe $100 to do all four calipers all the way around. So these are just front brakes. A couple years ago, I used to be able to do front and rear for probably $40. Now they're $40 each. That just really grinds my gears, to be honest. So yeah, today I'm gonna figure out what studs I need to replace. I need lug nuts. Oh, that's another thing. Woo. Studs, $5 a piece. This is an 8-lug truck. So 8 on each side. Do the math. That's insane. Lug nuts are about another $6 or $7 a piece. Again, 8 lug, so 8 on each side. 8 on each corner. That is absolutely absurd if you think about it. But it needs them. So I looked at a picture of how the studs are supposed to be. Mine look like they're about to break off, but I think that's because it has the insert part and then it has like a spacer part before the threads start. So mine could be good, and I'll change out just the ones that need to be replaced because they're just too expensive. So I got all the calipers off, took them to the parts store. I got replacements. Well, that's odd. Maybe they're all that length. Hold on. Okay, they're all that length. So these look good. All 8 of these look good. I have lug nuts, so I don't need them. And look at that. These are all good. So that's good. So all I need is lug nuts for the rear. I can go ahead and put calipers on. I am going to change these because I do not like this. I'm going to change the rear line because I do not like it. I might do something that comes probably down. I don't know. I might keep it ran at the axle for the rear. Yeah, I'll keep it ran at the axle for the rear. Have all the brake lines that go to the front up there. Yeah, so that's how I'll do that. So all I gotta do is slap calipers on, pads, and the rear is basically ready for brake lines. The front is gonna be a different story. Yeah, don't mind that. But I want to make this line kind of sit in the frame, possibly, if that's possible. I'm gonna figure it out, and then I'll get some stainless lines, come down to the caliper that's going to sit here. Now I have to grind my brand new caliper to fit my 15-inch wheels, which is unfortunate, but unless I get sponsored and, you know, KMC or Vision sends me some bead locks, I'm just going to have to grind the calipers down. I got to get these races off, inner and outer, so I can change out this wheel bearing, because this wheel bearing just didn't exist anymore. There's all the little bearings for it, but yeah, it does not exist anymore. And then, so the front one, yeah, see, here you go. Here's an example. So I got to get these studs out, but see how they look different? They look like they go in. That is how they look online. So I believe mine are good. I'm going to clean them up and hope for the best. And we'll see how that goes. All right, guys, so this little lip right here is catching on this here. So I'm gonna go ahead and grind this down real quick. Guys, it's pouring outside, so it might be loud, but I got this grinded down. Let's throw it back on. Okay, so we got one on. Now I gotta grind down the other because I see it's not cut out either. This will go on like that, but I'm gonna redo this. I just don't like it. I'm gonna redo that brake line as well. I'm gonna run all new ones to the front because I noticed when I took the old booster off, it was rusty fluid in it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and replace the entire line all the way through. So let's get that one put on. There you have it. Both rear calipers are on. We're going to do this front one, and then I'm going to try and get the race off of the other side over there so that we can figure out the hub bearings. Alright, so we got that caliper on, that one, and the other one. Now we're going to go ahead and try to get these two races off. Wish me luck, guys. Alright guys, unfortunately this axle has had a bad wheel bearing for a while. I'm going to look up and see how much a new spindle is, but I'm sure it's going to be expensive. I'm going to try and fix this as much as possible. This Jeep has really been a pain. So I take one part off and then it needs everything under it. Every time I do anything to this Jeep. I did something really special with the propane tanks. Comment down below if you can guess what I did to them. They are going to look so sick on the back of the Jeep. Rear brakes are done. I'm going to do all the brakes in one single video because it's just going to be so hard to get. It's just so time consuming. I do have a power steering pump that I'm going to try and put on real quick. It's right here. This was in the Jeep under the seat, but it still has stickers on it like it was brand new. So I'm just gonna maybe put it on and see if it works. If it works, it works. If not, then I'll order one. I have the lights that the light panel that I need to install. I'm not gonna worry about it until I have lights. I don't really need lights on here to make it run. I'm worried about making it run, getting it to its running stage, operating, how it should be. I'm not going to take these apart because I don't feel like having to fix them. I know if I take it apart, it's going to need it. Upcoming videos will probably be wiring lights, getting it back running. Hopefully new tires and wheels maybe, because with my 15-inch rims back there, my beadlocks, they grind on the calipers. So if you see here, I would have to take this down on the caliper for me to be able to run 15-inch rims. So I might try and find some beadlocks that are 17s. Might go down to like a 40 maybe, not a 44. I don't really need it to be that big. Other than that, we'll do all fluid change. I need to fix the shifter still. I'm trying to figure out what I need to do. This cable is binding right here, so I need to take this cable off at the transmission into there and see the length of it so I can get a new one. I plan on putting the dash, the starter switch, probably where the radio is supposed to be, and then I might get like a marine radio thing that's circular, kind of like your boat, put it in there. And then I'll have speakers, lights, wiring for the starter and stuff. Other than that, guys, brakes have been kicking my butt, but we have calipers on. I need wheel bearing, and then hopefully axles will be done until I do my fluid change. All right, guys, so it's absolutely pouring outside. I think there's like a tornado or something coming through the town. It's gonna be hard for y'all to hear me, I'm sorry. Make sure you subscribe, leave a like, thumbs up, whatever, comment down below. Actually, leave a comment what I should name this. The best comment with the best name, and try to give me like a history of like why it should be named that or something, so that I, you know, like your comment more than someone else's. Whoever wins, it'll be named after that comment. So leave a comment down below. I hope y'all enjoyed, guys. I'm gonna try and get the power steering pump put on. And I'm trying to keep moving right along. It's really hard. Everything for this Jeep is so expensive, so I'm trying my best. I'm trying to crank out videos. I appreciate everyone. Thank you. Leave a like. See you next time.